Well, I don't know how to say this, but I had what I call a roller coaster ride yesterday. I took the new van that I call Rosie. I took Rosie out for a drive. Okay, now you gotta understand, I spent from basically 1986. Now let me go ahead a little bit because Mom and Dad had windows. So I guess 1991 or 1990 to current spring of 2014. All my previous vans were, first of all, white. They had no panel windows, and I always went out the rear door. This is the first van that has been any other color other than white. It's red. And it's not a commercial vehicle. So it's got nice interior, you know, really pretty. And it still smells new. But anyway, I took it out for a test drive. And I told Doug to drive all those areas in town that were bumpy. And that would have killed me in my previous van, the Sprinter. Because the suspension in a Sprinter, man, it just throws you right around like riding a Bronco. So anyway, it's a big difference. Like I forgot, you know, an Aerostar, or no, actually I think the Astro was the last passenger style vehicle that I had. So, you know, I gotten so used to yelling loud inside the van, and there goes the phone. So anyway, sorry about that. I'm not going to answer because I'm doing my video. But anyway, riding around in my Grand Caravan. Okay. Bear with me, I got to turn that off. Oh, just so you know, I use Asterisk so my computer can answer and manage my phone. So anyway, so we're driving around, we're hitting every bumpy area in the town of Bradford. And I'm going, well, no wonder nobody else is bitching. Because if you've got a regular vehicle, like a passenger family car or a minivan, those bumps are not that bad. But you go riding around in a Sprinter or any kind of commercial vehicle, say a bus, I mean, you get friggin' whiplash. But I love my new van. The ride is so smooth. It's so quiet. And the only weird thing, and I'll share this with you, is every time I'm in a new vehicle or somewhere I've never been before, I do internally tense up. You know, because I just don't know, you know, am I going to lose my balance? How steady am I going to be? You know, so I'm really kind of pulling every muscle that I have left as tight as I can so I don't, you know, flop around and lose my head. So I don't know what possessed him, but Doug was driving. And I had to go to the mall to pick up some stuff that I dropped off. So we're heading south on Highway 11, leaving Bradford. And there's a bit of construction. Now you have to understand my view from where I am. I kind of had to go down just a little so I could see what's in front of us. But I could see, you know, like 50 feet in front. So, I mean, it's not like it's that bad. However, I forgot about the construction. And I guess Doug was thinking, oh, he's going to show me how much better the Caravan suspension is compared to the Sprinter, that he didn't think to give me the heads up. So anyway, I'm seeing all of a sudden all these, you know, bright orange cones on the road, and we're, oh my God. Construction. And I do. I mean, I will admit, when I see those cones, I do kind of break out in a cold sweat. So So I'm bracing myself as best as I can. And we went flying over that at normal speed, which is 80 on Highway 11. And I survived. You know, and I will admit, I give Doug credit. Because if we'd gone through that area with the Sprinter, he would have probably been doing maybe 50 and not 80. So when we passed through that construction area, I cried. I really did, because I was going, oh my God. You know, that was so wicked. You know, and because of my stroke, and you can even probably see it in the video, I get excited or something, and my poor little left eye just gets all squinchy. So here he is staring in the rearview mirror going, are you okay? Are you having a stroke? And I couldn't stop laughing, okay? I'm just like, but I laugh like my grandmother Maybelle, who really doesn't laugh. It's more like a, I can't even do what she did, but I know if I had the lung force, I would be. So anyway, it was a good ride. I was so surprised. I broke out crying. I cried. Of all stupid things, I did. So we come back home, and I never realized how tense I was until I get back in the house. And it's like, oh. But I am impressed. I'm pleased. I do wish I could have afforded to lower the floor and do that companion modification, but that's $16,000. So I did what I could do, and it's secure, and I can ride in it. And yes, I have to take my headrest off, flop over backwards, and go through the door to get into the vehicle. Had I been able to afford to lower the floor, I wouldn't have to flop over, take my headrest off. I could just drive in. But $16,000 is going to take me a while to save up. So, wish me luck. I do like my van. It's just not a Sprinter. It's so easy getting out of my Sprinter. But I'm getting used to it. Thank you, Rosie.